What's going on, guys? Welcome back to One MMA. Today we're going over the recently announced fights. The next 9 events got announced last night by Dana White in a studio, not in a stupid Instagram live, which is good. High production quality for once. It's good to see. Anyway, let's get into these fight announcements. Alright, first up, as you can see, Melchizedek Costa will be fighting Arnold Allen in the UFC Vegas 117 main event. Arnold Allen main event. Coming off a loss to Gene Silver, of course, but it was a close fight. I think Arnold won it. Maybe British bias. I'm always biased towards British fighters, man. But this is a really good fight. This is like the craziest fight you can make. One of the craziest fights you can make at featherweight anyway. Melchizedek Costa's good, man. He's on a big fight win streak. Maybe 6 or so. 6 or 7 wins in a row. Arnold Allen, of course, coming off a loss, but he was coming off a win to Giga Chikadze. I need to see Arnold Allen back in the win column, man. As much as I like Melchizedek Costa, I need to see Arnold Allen back in the win column, man. I can't deal with it. Yeah, this fight should be great. Man, I did tweet yesterday that Dana was going to announce camps at Strickland and 8 fight night main events. He's kind of done that. Arnold Allen could definitely win this fight. He's got that top level experience against guys like Max Holloway, Gene Silver now. You got to take into perspective some of Melchizedek Costa's losses, like Steve Garcia, who I think Arnold Allen would beat. I just can't remember who else he's lost to in the UFC, but he's on a good streak now. Maybe he can kind of push Arnold Allen back a bit more, which would absolutely suck. I need Arnold Allen to be back on a win streak. He's only 32. Melchizedek Costa's 29, but they're both in the prime. Alright, let's move on to the next fight. Alright, this next fight here is another main event. UFC Vegas 118 main event. Bilal Muhammad versus Gabriel Bonfim. They're trying to slime out Bilal Muhammad, man, against this young contender. Bonfim beat Randy Brown in his last fight out. I could definitely see Bilal Muhammad trying to get takedowns in this fight and just not being able to do it. I think he is going to lose by finish. It could be a retirement for him. He lost to Gary last. Of course, that's to be expected loss. He's old, man. I swear he's mid-30s, mid to late 30s, something like that. But yeah, this should be a good fight, regardless. They're getting big names, former champs, former top of the division contenders to fight in these main events. It's cool. It's better than number 10 ranked versus number 15 ranked, something, whatever. Not much to say really on this fight. I do think Gabriel Bonfim's up for a finish here. Probably KO. Alright, 3 fights got announced for UFC Macau. This went to on May 30th. Song Yadong versus Davison Figueiredo. Why have they done Figueiredo? Why have they given Figueiredo a main event spot in China? I get Song Yadong, but they should have done Peyton to Albert or something like that. Would have been an exciting matchup between 2 of the younger guys in the division. Figueiredo's on his way out. If he loses, I don't think he's going to retire. He's still 7th ranked, but still, he lost to Umar in his last fight out. Umar didn't dismantle him though. It wasn't close. It was 30-27, but Umar wasn't doing anything really to finish him on the feet or on the ground. Figueiredo was barely engaging when he was. It was prime Figueiredo again, but he just didn't want to engage. Fear of being taken down, probably. Song Yadong lost to Sugar Sean O'Malley. But close fight. That was a close fight. 3rd round took it. Like I said in my last video, great striking. Just beautiful striking. In this fight, I think Song Yadong takes it. It's a 5-round main event. Song Yadong's going to knock out apart. He's going to TKO, I think, in round 3 or 4. Figueiredo's going to probably play it safe. Very safe. Figueiredo's got power too, just don't want to use it. It's not like Song Yadong's going to use a takedown. It's going to be a great striking fight in my opinion, actually, yeah. The co-main event, last year's headliner, Zhang Mingyang versus Alonzo Menifield. Why don't they do Volkan Ozdemir? Put 2 ranked guys up. But, I actually hate this matchup. I hate this. Zhang Mingyang got kind of fraud checked by Johnny Walker in his last fight. Alonzo Menifield lost to Volkan Ozdemir by knockout in round 1. I want to say it's round 1. I don't remember which event it was on though. But yeah, I don't like this matchup, bro. I don't want to talk about it. I think Zhang Mingyang's going to win, probably by decision. And the last fight announced here is another one. What is this matchmaking? Number 3 ranked Sergey Pavlovich versus Taliesin Teixeira. He went life and death with Tai Tuivasa. I think Pavlovich is not going to lay hands on him and knock him out cold. What are they trying to push Taliesin Teixeira up like that for though? If he wins, he's number 3 ranked, he's just going to get slimed. That's kind of unfair on him. That's not going to do him any justice. Even though I'm not a big fan of Taliesin Teixeira, to be fair. I'm a big fan of this dragon tattoo from Dragon Ball Z. Why am I blanking on its name? Shenron. Dragon from Dragon Ball Z. But I was not collecting any Dragon Balls, man. Losing to Derek Lewis. Kidding me, bro. What is this matchmaking, man? They were doing so well. Yeah, this fight, Pavlovich has to win. Pavlovich won against Wilder in his last time out. That's a good win now. We know that's a really good win. Wilder was legit. Barely loses. I don't think he's lost since this fight. Taliesin Teixeira just sucks. Life and death with Tuivasa. What are you doing? Here's a fight I was calling for big time. Multiple tweets about it. Clint Salkild versus Benil Dariush. Clint Salkild's getting ranked. He's getting ranked. Let's go. He seems like a great prospect. Sub Jamie Malarkey in Sydney. He's fighting Australia back to back. That's sick. I think Benil Dariush was meant to fight Manuel Torres. He pulled out. People are all telling me that he was getting Fares Ziam. No, he's got Quillen Salkill. I wanted this fight. I've been calling this fight for ages. You can probably go back in one of my old videos and it'll be there. Dariush is washed. Cold. They got knocked out cold by BSD. We now know BSD is really good too, but Dariush is not. He's not going to beat Quillen Salkill, in my opinion. Like, Quillen Salkill's coach has said he has it. When they see a guy, an MMA fighter with it, they know how good he's going to be. I think Salkill's going all the way to the top, man. I think he can be a champion. I don't want them to rush him, though. I don't want them to give him, like Dariush is fine. I think Dariush is a good step up from Malarkey, I guess. But Quillen wasn't meant to fight. Malarkey's meant to fight Rongzu? Was that his name? I can't remember. But yeah, I think Quillen Salkill wins this fight. Undefeated still, 11-0. Dariush has had some knocks now. He's been knocked out by Sarukian. Oliveira too, I think, as well. Yeah, he's been in there with the best. Of course, the experience is going to help him, but he's not really beat the best. He's not really tried going hard with the best. He just lost them straight up. So yeah, this is a great fight. I've been calling for it. I'm very excited for this fight. Go on, Quillen Salkill. Another main event. This is the UFC Vegas 116 main event. Aljamain Sterling versus Yusuf Zalal. It was originally Brady versus Buckley, but they moved it to the main card of UFC 328, which we'll get to in a minute. Yeah, this is a good fight. I think Yusuf Zalal just came back into the UFC, got a win against Josh Emmett. People forget that. People forget, man. Zalal fought Tabori in his debut and lost. Tabori's debut, not Zalal's debut. I think this fight's good. Aljamain Sterling's aging, man. He's going to be 37 this year? That's crazy. He wants a title shot featherweight. If he loses this fight, there's not a chance for that. No way. But if he wins, I think maybe one or so more fights to go. Maybe they give him off this. The division's stacked, man. It's hard to really give Aljamain a title shot. I think Sterling does lay this guy out flat though. Not knockout, but lay him on his back and tub him. Maybe it's so, maybe a decision. But Yusuf Zalak's got really good submissions. What I'm talking about. I think it's gonna be a decision over 5 rounds, man. Maybe 49-48. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. All right, this is a big one. Khamzat Chimaev will take on Sean Strickland in the UFC 328 main event. This is a sick fight. They fully just fucked Imavov off. This is a much better fight than Chimaev Imavov. Strickland, he stands the same chance. No one's beating Chimaev at this weight class. No one has the grappling that he does. I think the best chance of beating him was Usman. You know that went. No, Usman's even old. They won't even stand a chance if they give him a title shot up here. Sean Strickland looked good in his last fight. The Fluffy Hernandez destruction was good. Fluffy Hernandez is a grappler too, right? But obviously not the same level of Chimaev is. I don't want to say Chimaev makes this look easy, because I don't want Chimaev to make this look easy. It's hard to pick this fight. I think Chimaev will win it. Chimaev coming off the win over Dricus. This is his first title defense. It's been It's been almost 8 months already since that title win. Most champions would have been in camp for a month by now for the next fight, because it's Chimaev. He's going to have 2 title defenses and retire. I'll move to light heavyweight and just fail and just leave. So stupid, man. He's on about making money for his family and stuff, doesn't care about the belt, but just isn't active enough to earn the money. What are you doing? It's Parliament era, man. You could be getting finished bonuses, performance of the night bonuses. They're 100k now, buddy. How's that incentivizing you to come back quicker? Here we have the full bout list for UFC 328. Drive Strickland. We just talked about that. That's the main event, obviously. Alexander Volkov versus Waldo Cortez Acosta. This is a massive fight. If Waldo wins this, he's next after Tom fights the winner of Aspinall Pereira. Volkov wins this, he keeps himself up there. He keeps being able to keep himself up there in the top of the division. Waldo and Volkov both have power. It's heavyweight. They can chin each other. Waldo, he's a little bit shorter. I think he's actually 6'3". Everyone's shorter than Volkov. He's 6'9". I'm not going to say the other measurement. Alright, Sean Brady, Joaquin Buckley. This was originally the 116. UFC Vegas 116 main event, but obviously it's been moved here. Jan Blachowicz versus Bogdan Guskov 2. I think Jan Blachowicz won the first fight and got brutally robbed. They keep doing that to him, man. You could argue. I've said this multiple times. You could argue that Jan Blachowicz won his last 4 fights. There's an argument for it. A legitimate argument for it. Might make a video on that one day. King Green, Jeremy Stevens. How's Jeremy Stevens got another fight? He lost to Mason Jones, and then now he's fighting King Green. King Green's playing with this guy, man. The hardest hit at 145 is getting hit hard. Ateba Gautier versus Ozzy Diaz. Man, this fight's been rebooked. I like that it's here. A nice slime out, get back to properly winning ways for Gautier with that power he has. Ozzy Diaz, no way he beats him. There's not a chance in hell, bro. You're kidding me if you're picking Ozzy Diaz. Obviously, I will do a more in-depth predictions video for this card in May. It's May 9th at the Potential Center in New Jersey. What a weird place for a card like this. Of course, we also have the upcoming schedule. Of course, tomorrow is Emmett versus Vallejos. You have next week Evloev Murphy. There's some issues with Evloev visa, but he said that's wrong. He said there's nothing wrong. He'll be there for victory. Ooh, Adesanya Piper banger in Seattle. The week after. Then April 4th, McKinnon Duncan. Week main event. It'd be good. It'd be good on a prelim headliner, but not a main event for a fight night, bro. Are you kidding me? Yeah, these fights are exciting. All the fights I just talked about are exciting. Leave a like, subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.